Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
This is not an adversary hearing. It's just a hearing, a quick hearing on a petition as to whether the department should be able to, it's called a petition and aid. And so Ms. Vann and Mr. Bowser will get into that. It's not the case you're entitled to a court-appointed attorney for. You do have the right to hire an attorney, but this is more like a quick, need to be heard hearing. So Ms. Vann, you may begin.
Thank you, Judge. Like you said, Judge, we're here today on a petition for an aid to investigate. And that's just
somebody else just joined. Anna, then she went away. So, okay, sorry, go on. Anna Velchez, in case she comes back. Anybody know her?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, wrong number. Okay, Ms. Vanna, go on.
Thank you, Judge. So we're here on the petition requesting an aid to investigate. As the court knows that the department has a duty to investigate reports of child abuse and neglect. And so if somebody is prohibiting that investigation, we are entitled to request that the court grant an order to allow us to either interview children, enter a residence where the alleged abuse or neglect is happening or could happen. And so that's what we are here for today, Judge. And so I will call Mr. Bowser.
Okay, Mr. Bowser.
It's fine.
Mr. Bowser, are you a CPS investigator?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been an investigator?
For 5 years now.
Okay. And did you get a report of abuse and neglect in regards to the children Jacob Osborne, Trey Osborne, Charlie Blake Clark DeHart, and Nova Jade Noma Osborne?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell the court what the allegations were?
Yes, ma'am. The case came in on November 8th with concerns for physical neglect of Charlie Clark. It listed him as the victim child in the case. It also stated that there was concerns for a risk of because he was having it was reported that he was acting out in school in manners, and there was concerns that something was going on. And then there was also reports for the concerns of the physical neglect of the home, as there's the child came to school and a roach fell out of his clothing, as well as roaches found in his backpack. So there was concerns for that.
Okay. Were there any concerns regarding what the children are eating? Or
yes, it stated that there was concerns that Charlie is skinny, that his spine can be felt on his back, and that there's concerns that his only response is that he eats ramen.
Okay. And did you have an opportunity to investigate those allegations?
I spoke to Charlie at school, and I did speak to Trey Osborne, which is Mr. Osborne's 9 or 10-year-old son.
And when you met with Charlie, did he seem underweight or did he seem okay?
He's smaller
okay.
for his age, but
was it anything concerning to you at the time?
No.
Okay.
That part was not a concern to me.
Okay. And so you spoke with Charlie and you spoke with Trey. When you spoke with Charlie, first of all, can you tell me how old Charlie is?
Charlie is 4.
Okay. And so was it difficult to interview Charlie?
Yes, he's really funny. He's very energetic. It was kind of hard to stay on a singular topic, but as any 4-year-old, so.
Okay, fair enough. So it's not really easy to interview a 4-year-old. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. And so who else did you interview?
I interviewed Trey at his school. Trey is 9, I believe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he appeared healthy. He appeared not underweight or anything like that. He did explain to me that there are they have been struggling with roaches in the house, and that his dad has been treating has treated the roaches in the past, but they still have problems with them. And there's roaches on the countertops, and but he didn't report any concerns about not being provided food or anything like that.
Okay. And after those interviews, did you ever go to the residence of
Guys, this case opens fast as troubling claims hit the room. The first details drop hard, and the tone shifts immediately. The deeper these facts go, the more unsettling it gets. Each new detail pushes this story into even stranger territory. Tension rises.
Ms. Drew Clark and Mr. Zachary Osborne?
Yes, ma'am. I did go and I knocked on the door and spoke with Mr. Osborne after meeting with the children.
Okay. And did you tell Mr. Osborne what you were there for?
Yes, I informed him of the CPS investigation, and I informed him, why the department received an intake, and then at that point he informed me that he had a case within the last year, so CPS is not allowed to have another case for them within the same year. I informed him that that's not a CPS policy and that we can get allegations of abuse or neglect at any time.
Did you try to go over his rights with him?
The notification of rights? Yeah.
No.
We have the I think right at that moment, when he answered the door, he informed me of the CPS case and how he's not supposed to have one at that point. I don't remember exactly if we reviewed it completely to the fullest.
Okay. Did you ask him to whether you could enter the home and look at the home?
I did, yes. I informed him that I would need to at least see the home, take a look to verify if there was any concerns, of the allegations. He informed me that, everybody has roaches, that he even has rodents in his home. And if I'd like, I can come in and see, but it was just more of a statement. It wasn't really an offer to come inside the home at that point.
Okay. Did you ask to see the other two children?
Yes, I asked to see Nova and Jacob.
Okay. And were you given the permission to do that?
No, Mr. Osborne informed me that the case was about Charlie. And so, because I mentioned that Charlie was the alleged victim in the case, right, that I was not permitted to see Nova because the case was only about Charlie.
Okay. When there are multiple kids in the home, is the department required to look at all of them, even if one child is part of the report?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. And you stated that Mr. Osborne told you that there's also rodents in the house?
Yes, ma'am. He made that statement.
And what did the department did the department offer to assist with the roaches or the rodents?
Yes. So I informed Mr. Osborne that, our job is to help families, right? Provide them with resources. And at least, if anything, we could help provide, pest control treatment or system in any kind of way needed. He informed me that he did not need CPS's help. He did not want CPS's help. That he has tried treating it before. He also informed me that he's working with, the Section 8 housing. He's contacted them before to try and get this resolved, and they have not helped them. So again, I informed him that, our job, we can help them provide the resources for that.
Okay. And do you believe that the department has probable cause to believe that admission to the house is necessary to protect the children from abuse or neglect?
Yes.
Okay. And really, probable cause meaning like reasonable belief?
Yeah, Trey told me that there was roaches in the home. There's previous cases with concerns for that. That the concerns could come from E. coli bacteria and things like that, like having roaches in the home. There could be issues with that.
Okay. And isn't it fair to say that Mr. Osborne also confirmed that?
He did confirm that they have roach. Everybody has roaches, is what he said.
Okay.
Was his exact words.
Okay.
Not that specific.
Are you asking the court today to enter an order allowing you to enter the home to verify whether or not there is a roach and rodent problem, and also to interview the oldest child, who's 16, and to view the youngest 1-year-old?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
Parents, y'all have any questions of Mr. Bowser?
Do I have any questions, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, of Mr. Bowser.
No, I have a lot.
Mr. Bell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Your Honor.
No questions. Ma'am, do you have any questions of him?
Oh, to the, yes.
I have
he does,
questions.
yes.
I thought you were talking to
We
Mr. Bowser.
misunderstood you.
No.
I have a lot to say about this paperwork.
Well, no.
First of
Stop.
okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have questions of Mr. Bowser? If you want to say
To
something,
mi-
do that
So,
later.
yeah, my question is why did
No,
he,
yeah. Yes, ma'am.
yes, I'm asking him a question.
No,
Yes.
I'm talking, and when I'm talking, that means you be quiet. And you know, yeah, me. I'm a judge. You say yes,
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor.
everybody here today. Go on.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. You can ask some questions. Go on, ma'am.
Okay, now you can answer your
Oh,
question.
did you ask it right there? Ask him why all this stuff is illegally put on there.
Well, number one, they just made the law in September 1st, 2023 about the memorandum rights, and the law states exactly by words that at the beginning of an investigation that they must present us with our memorandum rights. That was broke. That's a law that was broke during this
Hold on.
investigation.
You're making a statement. You're
Oh, for a browser?
Or rather, you're supposed to just ask him a
No,
question.
no, ma'am. But I do have things that we have done for what the what's being accused of. We have had the house sprayed by a professional.
Stop. You have to ask
Yes, ma'am.
questions. It's not your turn to make comments yet.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowser, ask him
No,
questions.
ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't.
No. Okay.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Miss Vanna, do you have any more witnesses?
Yes, Judge. I will call Zachary Osborne.
Okay. Mr. Osborne.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Osborne, isn't it true that you told Mr. Bowser that you do have a roach and rodent problem?
Problem? No, but I told him I do have roaches. I didn't say I had so many roaches they were crawling all over everything or anything like that. I did tell him that there were roaches in the house.
Okay. Isn't it true that you denied him access to view the home?
Yes, I did, because we were viewed 8 months before that and cleared by the supervisor, Victoria.
Okay.
Our house was already cleared.
Okay. Isn't it true that you denied him access to speak with your 16-year-old and to view the 1-year-old?
My 16-year-old was not here at the time, and yes, I did my 1-year-old.
Okay. No further questions.
Thank you.
Any more witnesses, Miss Vanna?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Parents, y'all have anything y'all want to add?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I got a lot in this paperwork, if you don't mind me telling you what's going on with this paperwork.
No, but now you got to hold on. You got to remember we're on YouTube and we're being recorded. So
Oh, yes, ma'am. For the record.
very careful.
For the record, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Like I was saying a minute ago, the law states in exact words that at the beginning of a investigation that they must present me with my random rights. That's how they worded the law, which means the beginning of the investigation. He went and questioned my kids at the school completely before he came to my door, and then when he came to my door, he also did not present me with my memorandum rights, but he did present me with his card. And that's pretty much breaking the law right there. He didn't follow the law that was made for that procedure in an investigation by CPS. We also have flaws, a little bit of flaws. There's a lot of true stuff in here about stuff like that, but there's also things that are not true in the statement that was made by him on the report. He did ask me about Let's see. He did ask me about the roaches, but that's the only thing we talked about. There was no allegation of physical neglect told to me at all. That we didn't. I didn't even know there was neglect at all. I thought it was just the roaches. We also there was a statement in here saying that I said my lawyer said it wasn't a big deal, but I didn't. I said my lawyer said he also has roaches in his house, which could be made to be not a big deal, but I also didn't say we had spiders, which there may be spiders outside. I'm not too sure about that. I'm sure there is, Your Honor. Let's see, what else do we have? I also wanted to say this about Trey. Trey has constitutional rights also as a child, and Trey was going to be questioned by him at the school. And Trey told them, or told the assistant principal when she told him who it was, that he did not want to answer questions for the CPS officer. And he was told that he had to answer the questions of the CPS officer by the assistant
Going to
principal.
object as to hearsay at this time.
Okay, we'll have my 5-year-old testify.
How are they?
My 10-year-old.
You can't just jump in and back in.
Okay, go on, sir.
Yes, ma'am. The main thing is the violation of the law right at the beginning. He should have came to our house first thing, handed the card and the Miranda rights right off the bat and told us our Miranda rights like the law says, read them out of his mouth, and then started the investigation, wanted to come in and stuff like that first. Also, if you look at our CPS history, every case on this paper after the investigation was dismissed. Everyone. We have random callers, Your Honor, and you know about this, I'm sure, being a family court judge. These random callers calling in on people and causing emotional distress and mental distress with families and their children every time CPS shows up at the door for an investigation. 8 months ago, less than 8 months ago, Victoria came through our house. We had a lawyer at the time, but we agreed for them to come into the house, Miss Victoria, and she came into the house. And if you read the last one on the first history case, it says there was no concerns about drug abuse, medical neglect, and the condition of both households, which is her other son lives with her brother Curtis, and they checked his house too. And there was no concerns at all, and that was less than 8 months ago. In every case after that, you could see allegations ruled out. I mean, it's just pretty much people calling in and using CPS as a weapon. And I know you know about that, as many cases that you've been through where people do stuff like that. And we're just I'm sorry to cry, but we're just so emotionally drained from them showing up at our house every single year. It's been once a year. We're the same parents. We're even in the same house as we were on this last case. And everything looks the same. The children are the same. I don't mind showing them my kids because they're healthy. You know, I don't mind walking outside and showing them my kids. But them just being at our door every single year, it's very stressful on our kids. Our kids have been through CPS with their moms, like my kids that I have custody of now, with their moms, they have been through CPS. Their mom called CPS on me one time. I also had that dropped after CPS came in. And it's just very stressful on our kids mentally and emotionally when these people are at our door because they are afraid of the CPS, and they shouldn't be afraid because CPS officers are meant to rescue kids that need to be rescued from people that are harming them. And all I ask is, we're just sick and tired of this. You can look at the history. You can see we've been cleared every single time the investigation happened. And we're not doing anything wrong to our children or anything. And we are willing to let him see the children, all the children. And he can talk to Jake. I have Jake right here in the living room right now, Your Honor, if you'd like to ask my 16-year-old son any questions.
Okay.
We also have flaws in the paperwork here. I don't know what that does, but Jake's birthday is wrong on here twice.
It's okay.
And stuff like that. I don't know what that does with the paperwork, but I just wanted to let you know everything that I have found into the paperwork. That definitely was, it wasn't a lot, but other than the law violation of not reading me my Miranda rights at all, obviously, and I appreciate him being honest about it. We didn't have a bad feeling off of him at all when he came to the door. So he must be a good guy or a good CPS worker. I need people to be good CPS workers for these kids out here that really need it. And in the lies and stuff, this is the second report by an investigator, the last case too, where they lied directly into the report.
Okay.
And I look to your judgment, Your Honor, on this. And we're very emotionally disturbed after having to do this over and over and over. We need some system here that says when a good parent's a good parent, a good parent. You know, it's not these random people calling in and trying to get people caught up or hurt them and stuff like that. So I leave it to you, Your Honor, to what you would like to do, and we will do anything you want us to. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes,
Does,
ma'am.
does Ms. Clark want to say anything?
No, he covered everything.
Oh, we did have the house sprayed professionally Friday. The landlord finally got her over here, and I have the number of the guy, and he works for Barefoot Mosquito Pest Control. So finally, I don't have to spray. We actually got a professional spray in here. And it's Section 8 and the landlord's fault. Legally, they're supposed to spray the property twice a year, and they haven't sprayed. We've been here 2 years.
Who's the person that's in charge of the Section 8?
It's a company, but I'm pretty sure Eddie Shell owns it. He's one of the owners of the. We go through Jennifer at Section 8 here in Burnett.
Okay, Jennifer Dixon.
Yeah, and she helped us now to get it sprayed. It took her a while to, I guess, get a hold of them or what was going on. And then we also, the holes where the bugs were coming in stuff, because it's an old 50s house up on, it's not on a slab. And the guy came in and he took pictures of all where the holes were and everything to be able to get to Jennifer so that she can tell the company that owns the house that they need to fix this and they need to fix that. And I also sent her a list. And there's nothing hazardous for the children right now other than we just need to get the holes sealed and then some of the floor tiles coming up in the kitchen. That's about it.
Okay. Well, I know Jennifer, and I know she tries to help y'all. And
She does. She is so wonderful.
well, I mean, I've had her in other situations before, so I'm glad to hear that
Yes, ma'am.
you got somebody that's helpful. Anybody
Yes,
else
ma'am.
like to add?
Just a closing statement.
I think that's about it.
Okay, Ms. Vanna.
Judge, you've heard evidence today. Even Mr. Osborne admitted that they did have a roach problem. Obviously, the department did not know the extent of that or the rodents. The court knows that there are different that could be dangerous for kids. If there are rodents, if there's feces, if there's cockroaches in a home, that can be dangerous for children, for their physical and medical health. And it's important for the department to be able to view the home and assist. As Mr. Boucher testified, he was trying to offer services, offer assistance so that they could get help and so that the case could be closed if the children were safe. And so we are asking the court today to allow the department entry to the home to view it and to see Jacob, the 16-year-old and the 1-year-old. And if everything's good, the case will be closed, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Osborne, anything?
Yeah, I'd rather my kids not be involved in anything. Like I said, I don't mind taking Jacob and the baby outside if they want to come over to the house or whatever. But I will be pursuing the charges of breaking the law for not showing me my Miranda rights if anything else is pursued, because we're stressed out over here and our kids are too about this whole thing of them even showing up, and then the teacher thing, not calling us. She didn't call us. She hasn't contacted us. The teacher that called in has not contacted us since day one, and we talked to the assistant principal and she said she was going to talk to her.
I'm going to object. There was no evidence of any of this put on.
Okay. Yeah, this is just closing to follow up with what Ms. Vanna said.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Like I said, I'll show them the kids. I'll take Jake outside. They can talk to Jake outside, and they can see the baby. The baby doesn't talk. They can hear some gag-heads and goo-goos if they want to, but they can just see them physically outside on the porch. I will take them out just to be clarified so they don't really think, oh, wow, something's going on. Yeah, I don't want to pursue. I don't want to have to pursue this rights thing, but I will if I have to.
Okay. Well, I am concerned about the school being the one that's calling in. That does cause me some concerns. So I am going to find that probable cause does exist, that the order is needed to protect the children. I think the best thing is just to get this done quick, early, clean up the mess. Clean up this mess not the mess. I don't like the house a mess, but the mess was CP, just anytime CPS involved, I call it a mess because it goes all over the place with kids and parents and everything. Mr. Osborne, the petition by the department asked that they could come in the house or the school or wherever the kids could be found to interview the children. So they do have access to enter the house just to make sure that the road situation is gone. There's no rodents like Ms. Vanna said. So everything that was listed on the petition under prayer 6.11 and 6.12, I'm going to grant. And hopefully I won't hear back from anybody and everything will just go away and we can close all this.
Yes, ma'am. The transportation is not included in that, right? Because we also have reports from their doctors for the two youngest ones here that we can also hand them.
Let's see.
We went to the
We
doctor
don't need
this
to
morning.
transport the children. We'll take that out. We just need to look at them, the little one, interview, talk to the older one, and look at the house judge.
Okay. So y'all will take out 612.
Is that which one it was? Yes. No transporting the kids, Judge.
Okay. So just
interviewing.
making sure the house is cleaned up. I mean, all that issue you talked about is done, Mr. Osborne, and talk to the kids now. That didn't mean that y'all are going to be present when the kids are talked to. But anyway, y'all, we'll get this done as soon as possible.
Can I put this on the note too? They've already questioned Trey and Charlie. They do not need to see Trey and Charlie. I don't understand how you're questioning a 1-year-old who can't talk.
It's just observing the child.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
As
Yeah, they
long
can
as-
observe.
As long as the baby does not come out of our
Yes,
sight.
ma'am. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
A lot of our babies have bug bites and, believe it or not, and I'm going to tell y'all, the 1-year deal, not true. CPS, I have cases where
It's
CPS
not.
is in people's
Yes,
houses
Yes, ma'am.
every
Yes,
week.
ma'am. It's not, but the Miranda rights is, and we will be pursuing that completely on breaking the law.
Mr. Bowser did testify to part of that, so y'all do what y'all need to do. And
Yes, ma'am.
granted, and wish y'all good luck. I don't want to see y'all
Thank
again.
you.
Okay?
Well, tell them to stop coming.
Okay, good luck. Thank y'all.
Good luck. Thank you, Your
Yes,
Honor.
ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. I'll get that order to you here shortly.
Emotions break loose and the pressure finally erupts. This is where frustration, fear, and anger collide all at once. More layers peel back as the family pushes their truth. The tone shifts again, revealing stress built up over years. Everything comes down to the judge's final word. This closing moment decides what happens next for everyone. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in